Hey guys, welcome back to Jump Ball Central. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the top 6 rated 2020 NBA Draft prospects. The person selected with the number 1 pick in the 2020 NBA Draft may be dependent upon team need and fit more than overall talent in recent years. As we gear up for the summer, there remains no clear separation among this year's top prospects, with a handful still positioning for the top spot. And with no combine in the future, there's no opportunity for much movement unless and until the pandemic offers up a reprieve in the near future. But even with the uncertainty surrounding the process and the top players, there's analysis to be found and opinions to be formed. So we've done the legwork for you and have all the information you need to draw your own conclusions on who should go number 1, number 2, number 3, and on down. Below, we've broken down the top 6 players on our big board and laid out their strengths and weaknesses. Put your GM hat on and dive in. Number 1, Lamelo Ball. His strengths: he's a gifted playmaker with great court vision. He's an ambidextrous passer and finisher with good touch around the rim. He has a high IQ and a good feel for the game. He knows where teammates are, anticipates where they're going, and can make high-level reads in pick-and-roll situations. He's got a tight handle that allows him to thrive in leading transition running offense. He's a good positional size and frame. He comes in at 6'6", 180. His weaknesses: he's inconsistent and sometimes puzzling shot selection and decision-making. Sometimes he tries to make the highlight reel play as opposed to the smart play. Low set point on jump shot and troubling results overseas as deep shooter. Mechanically, the shot may need tweak to get a shot off consistently at the NBA level. He's a shaky defender, but potential to turn into a net neutral with expanded physical maturation. Number 2, Killian Hayes. This point guard comes in at 6'5" and 192. His strengths: he possesses great court vision and has passing skills to match it. He's crafty with the ball in his hands and able to create off the dribble, both for himself and teammates. He's developing a tool in his arsenal, a James Harden-like step-back move that's near impossible to defend. He's smooth and fluid, and he's left-handed. He's got a great release with a great touch from deep and in the lane, and at the free throw line on floaters. He's a good positional size. He can read the game at high level in an instant, making him a threat to thrive in the modern pick-and-roll heavy NBA. What about weaknesses? Average athlete with no real burst to blow by defenders. He's a below-average three-point shooter. He did improve slightly in the Euro Cup, but larger samples suggest it could be a swing skill. He's largely a lefty, dominant as a dribbler, passer, and finisher. Number 3, Onika Akwangu. We're coming in here at 6'9", 245 pounds. His strengths: he's quick, nimble with his feet, and ability to defend from the post to the perimeter. Good scoring and finishing ability, particularly around the rim. He's advanced post moves with a knack for carving out just enough space to thrive, even against big defenders. He has a good touch as a passer and soft hands, allowing him to succeed in tight spaces and excel in pick-and-roll situations. He's an incredible shot blocker with good timing, and he knows how to leverage his body to affect shots. How about some weaknesses? Once again, three-point shooting is not in his arsenal, though free throw percentages and shooting touch could portend well for that area in his game to develop. Fouled out thrice in 28 games as a freshman. Sometimes he's a little over-eager to use his shot-blocking ability. He is slightly undersized for a modern-day big at only 6'9", especially given he'll likely be a true post and pigeonholed into the position at the NBA. Number 4, Denny Avedija. He's coming in at 6'9" and 215 pounds. He's a strong forward, and his strengths are strong playmaking ability for his position with good passing and initiating upside. He's a capable ball handler who reads the court well and makes smart, precise passes, which is an asset, especially when leading the break and transition opportunities. He's a crafty finisher around the basket with the ability to finish with either hand and soft touch on floaters, reverses, and point-blank looks. Weakness? No real burst, but able to overcome limitations with smarts. More a floor spacer in theory than in practice. He shot just 33.6% from 3 last year and troublesome 52% from the free throw line, an indicator that improvement as a distance shooter may be difficult. Number 5, Anthony Edwards. He's coming in at 6'5", 225. His strengths: he's an explosive athlete and leaper. He's one of the youngest prospects in this class and got into basketball late. He's got an incredible shot creation ability off the dribble, and he's got a good frame and strength given his youth. He's got a lot of long-term potential to grow into a reliable offensive initiator with scoring upside. His weaknesses? He's got a questionable shot selection, often settled for shots at Georgia. Touch-and-go defensive motor. His volume scoring didn't significantly impact winning in college for a mediocre team at Georgia. Number 6, Obi Toppin. He's coming in at 6'9", 220 pounds. His strengths, he's a dynamic athlete with incredible leaping ability. He can impact the game playing above the rim. He's an efficient shooter from inside the perimeter and effective from outside too. He shot 41.7% from three-point range during his time at Dayton. He's an underrated passer and playmaker from his position who's quickly able to read defenses and make accurate passes when necessary. His weaknesses? He's limited in mobility, moving laterally, and will hinder his ability to defend on the perimeter and switch into more mobile wings and forwards. He's an average rebounder, especially for a player his size and his position. Honorable mention goes to the following that should also make a big impact on their team when drafted: Isaac Okoro, James Wiseman, Tyrese Haliburton, and Aaron Nesmith. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.